What's up? So I decided to make a video of a little bit about me, introducing me. The guy behind all the videos, doing all the work. Uh, but the idea is not the work in the videos. The idea is more of why I DIY, which is the name of the channel. Why I DIY, and the story goes back to 2020. 2020, I bought my first house for a few thousand. Cheap. Never seen a house that cheap ever before. And it had issues. The issues it had was it was taking in water. The roof was bad. Not have ever done work like that ever before. It was intimidating, extremely intimidating. So I bought the house for it was like $4,000 to be exact, and I was gonna get a roof put on it because my idea was to rent the house out. So I was gonna put a roof on it, and I got a quote, and the quote was like $13,000, and I was just like, dang, I didn't even want to spend $4,000 for this house. Why would I pay 13 for somebody just to put a roof on? I still need to go in and drywall needs to be done, flooring, cabinets, some electricity, some plumbing. Why would I pay somebody 13,000 to put a roof on? And then how much is it gonna cost for everything else? So I got to thinking like, dang man, this house is only got it for 4,000. If I end up putting $60,000 into it, I'll probably have it done. And at that point, I bought a house for $64,000. My apologies, I'm at work, so you might hear that in the background. But I didn't want to put all that money into it. I ain't had the money, to be honest. I didn't have the money to put into it. So what I decided to do was tackle the task myself. So I have an older brother who, shout out to you, bro. Big influence on why I got into that space. But I decided to tackle the job. He was gonna help me, and man, I was living in Tennessee. The house is in Michigan. I came up like 2 weeks. Came up for 2 weeks in February in Michigan, and we jumped out there. It took us 4 days. The first day, him and his helper, they were on the roof with me, and they helped me tear it off and put that side together, and then tear off the other side. And I was tasked by myself, never doing anything like this, to put it back together. It was intimidating, like I said. It was really intimidating, but it was so satisfying to ride past that house and look at it and say, wow, there's a brand new roof on the house, and I done it. So that was like the start of the journey. And it was a guy told me $13,000 and he'll put a roof on my house. And I was able to do it myself for $1,800. Then I had to pay his employee. He helped me out for free, and then I just had to pay like the dump cost for the material that we tore off. So I want to say in total, I might have had permit cost and everything. I might have been like $2,700 into my roof on that house. And it's not a big house. The roof is not intricate in any way. It's extremely simple. A-frame. I want to say it was a 10-12 pitch. It was steep. I fell off of it actually. I fell off that roof actually. Yeah. I fell off that roof. Wow. But it was steep. It was challenging, especially the second day when I had to go out there by myself. There was nobody to save me. There was nobody to help me. There was nobody to bail me out. And it's times where I thought like, man, this is a terrible decision. I took everything I have, and I invested into this in the middle of COVID. Like COVID just hit. Before anybody knew how bad it was, I already pulled the trigger. I already bought the house, already closed on the house. But then, like, everything started shutting down shortly after. But so the message behind the channel isn't the work. The work is, it's cool. I want to encourage homeowners, get you a house and do the work yourself. It ain't got to be perfect for you to do it yourself. You're not going out in the business to start a tile company or a drywall company or a plumbing company. You want to be able to do it yourself to save on somebody put, like I said, he tried to bust my head, $13,000 to put a roof on that house. It cost me $2,700 to do it myself. I saved a lot of money doing that, and I done everything in that house minus the water heater. And the only reason why I didn't is because I was in Tennessee while the house was rented out, and I just called somebody to do it. But everything in the house, I would have done it, and I wanted to do it. So the whole message behind the channel is you can too. I done it, and I'm doing it, and you can too. That's not my profession. I'm not a craftsman. I do it myself. And this is the reason why I DIY, because you'll have the opportunity to learn something, to save some money, and to be able to create something for you later. And that's what this is really all about. It's about the mindset behind I can do it. And just the thinking about that mindset behind it, it's inspiring to put a roof on a house where I could sit in the room of that house and I could look up. The ceiling is missing in the room. The roof is missing. You can see the clouds standing in the room. And I go in there now and it's rented out. It's someone lives in there. Someone sleeps in that room every night. That's inspiring. So for anybody out there, you want to do something yourself, do it. Just start it. I've always wanted to do it. So me knowing if I bought a house, if I invested into something and I had a canvas to get creative, I'm gonna do so. And that's what that was. It was me buying this house, I wanted to be financially free. I want to be financially free, and it's helping me get there. And also I get to be creative. I get to go in and I'm not renting. Ain't nobody telling me, oh, okay, you can't put these countertops in. I'm gonna put the countertops I feel like in. Oh, you can't run your electricity. I'm gonna run the electricity the way I want to. The lights are gonna be where I want to, where they make sense for me. And that's liberating for me. That's free to me. So that's the whole point of it. It's a mindset. It's a mentality. Not being broke forever. Not being poor. The difference between being poor and being broke. Broke is temporary. Poor is a mindset. And it's ways we can maneuver to not be that. So hopefully that out there inspires somebody. Like I said, I've been inspired. I have people around me who they're in a similar space and they're killing it, and it just motivated me to go kill it. And like I said, man, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So that's why I DIY.